Okay, I found this yesterday, but I only have my phone with me, so I'm coming back to document this. You see the house right over there. This is the area in the woods where we heard the air starter sound come from so much. And the spot where, right there, there's a perfect view to our porch. So yesterday I found this on the ground. It's a glyph. A really cool glyph. As you can see, it's got two sticks making an X, and then it looks like the one up at the top is broken off there and laid at the top, but it goes underneath that one. And then there's another stick placed, starts over there, right at the underneath where the X crosses. And that branch is a lot longer. But I thought it was interesting that it is right here. The road, or like our driveway, the road's up there. Our driveway's right here, and that's the house. So, it's right here, which I think is quite interesting. I'm going to look around more because it was almost dark when I was up here last night, see if I can see anything else. I found other things back in here before, but let's see what I see today. I might walk up there to the bedding area at some point, if I'll do that now. But I also found some stuff down there, which is by the dump area. Creepy Valley's that way. So the bedding area's up there. Creepy Valley's down there. Dump area's around in there. That's the whole east side. The back would be over that hill. And that's the whole west side, which both sides go way farther than you can see. And the back. So anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing today. Okay, I just noticed this tree, pointing that way. I just came from over there. And this is looks like the root ball. I was looking around and I don't see where it came from. So I don't know if it was moved here or not. It goes over the top of those grapevines and points down there towards the dump. Don't know if that's got anything to do with it or not. Also, I was noticing a huge amount of walnuts on the ground up here. Show you down here. They are everywhere. And I was just telling Jim on our walk the other day, there's enough walnuts on this property to feed an army. And Woodbooker Farm was telling me that, and mentioning in his videos, that there are just tons of nuts all over his land right now this year. I have to agree, it is a really good year for nuts. So, good food source. He and I have been wondering if maybe they store some of their nuts for the winter somewhere and then eat on them. I don't know. If I was a Bigfoot, I would. So, anyways, just looking around here. I'll let you know if I find anything else. This is really odd. I was just walking down here towards the field, and that is, I don't know, a big log. And there's also a big branch. Okay, no, wait. Maybe, no? I was gonna say maybe it came from up there, but it didn't. And it just looks like a post stuck in the ground. I tried to lift it to see. It's way too heavy for me to lift. but it looks like it was stuck in the ground. It doesn't look like it grew there. That is one that's interesting. It's heavy. So I'm not sure, but it does look kind of weird. Doesn't look like it grew there. There it is from further back. Yeah, that's strange looking. Looks like it just like it was just stuck there. I just found this mylar balloon up here, and I unfolded it. It was all crunched up. But the weird thing is, I bought one just like that, and I put it out. It was inflated, and they never touched it. I don't think they liked it, or at least that's what I thought. And I let Amy play with it inside for a long time, and then we threw it away. So I got it at the dollar store, so I'm sure there's a bunch of these around. So I mean, they would have had to have gotten it out of our garbage, which I doubt. Anyways, just kind of funny it's here in their spot. But just wanted to put it in here for the record. I'm down below the bedding area, which is up there, and above Creepy Valley, which is down there, so I'm kind of in the middle on the hillside. It's just pretty in here. I just wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to continue on down to Creepy Valley. Bedding area looked pretty, well, I didn't find anything. Didn't know how to put it, so that could be a break right there. Not sure. Could be natural. Okay, heading down this way. I just wanted to say, even if you're not going out Bigfooting or whatever, if you can get out into your woods and just walk around, it is really good for you. I mean, it's just so peaceful and relaxing, and kind of nice to connect with nature. See the beauty we have around us. So if you can safely get out and do it, I highly recommend it. This is probably not a Bigfoot track, but it doesn't look like a cow track either. But if it would be a Bigfoot track, the heel's here. See, it looks pressed down there and up in through there, but not sure. It would be about, I'm guessing, 16 inches. If it is, maybe I'll get my tape measure out and check. Yes, it's approximately 16 inches. I've got a flimsy tape measure with me. And it's so humid, my glasses are steaming up and I can't see too good, so I don't know. Anyhow, moving on. So just down from where I saw that track, right up there, I just came to Creepy Valley. This is the sort of path that goes. That way goes home. This way goes deeper into the woods. So I'm going to look around and I'll let you know if I see anything else. There's more than just walnuts. There's also these. I'm not sure what these are. They're all over the place too. And then we didn't have a lot of oaks on this property, but there are a few. I wouldn't know if they would eat acorns anyway, but see, that was just a walnut falling over there. So I'm going to head down there, see what I see. Actually, I changed my mind. Instead of going down, because I was down there last night, I'm going to go up, back up to Creepy Valley, head that way. And there's some stuff over there by the dump area I wanted to record, so I want to go over there. On my way up, I ran across this possible break. There's leaves on it from this year, so it was alive, so I didn't know that it would have been dead. Who knows? But it also has this thing draped over it. So I'm not sure if it's a break or if it's natural, but okay. So even though I'm pretty sure my face is melting off from the humidity, this is fun. I love to just explore the woods. That tree right there is old and really cool. The colors are pretty. There's a little bit of a gorge right here. I'm going to have to go down there and cross. So that's it for now. So that's where I just came from. And heading this way. I was down here last night and I did see a couple interesting things over here. So I don't think I saw this. That could be a lean, or actually, there's another one. Could be an old axe, I don't know. It goes up behind that grapevine. And they go behind this tree. In between the two. And right over here. Oh, here's a little lean I found last night. I'm pretty sure this is absolutely a lean. It's just kind of gently placed there. Doesn't look like it came from that tree or any other tree right there. And then right here is what looks like it's probably a break. Whoa. And there's been some kind of crazy looking stuff right in this spot. There's another break right over there. I'll show you that in a minute. But what's really interesting about this break is if you follow it all the way down where it's underneath this old stuff, look how it's like a tripod, or I'm sorry, a trident. It's like a trident, and then the trident in the middle thing. It's also neat looking. forks off and has that in the middle. So I don't really, I think that had to be helped. I think it had to be broken off and put under there. This stuff's old, and that's not. This is also an area, I know that a lot because we hear them down here making that owl sound and stuff. Excuse me. That's the brake. It's an older one. Okay, and then right over there's another area that I go to where that rock is that I sit on sometimes, and the dump's just past it. So I'm going to go over there because I found some interesting stuff there last night too. On the way into there, where I just came from, there's a big ball of that twine. That's been there a while, so I don't know if it's them for sure. But kind of weird to find that all over the place, even way down in the woods and stuff. Those are broken over. The guy, well, no, he didn't mow down here either. He didn't mow this section. Don't think the cows could do that by walking by it. Because that's probably 3 feet up. Okay. We'll go in here. Okay, I'm going to turn this back on when I see something. Well, actually, no. I see something right now I wanted to show you. There's an arch over here. It's been here for quite a while. But what I don't remember there being is that second arch right there. Right over there, that little arch. So this one, like I said, has been here for quite a while. This thing holding this all down doesn't have a root ball. I mean, it wasn't stuck in the, like it didn't grow there, that's what I'm trying to say. But you can see there that that little arch now goes under there, and see, that's a fork in that little tree that's holding it down. So it's being held down by the end of that. Like I said, I don't remember that being there before. So that's probably new. And if you go down there, it's all kinds of, down this hill and down that hill, I found a pretty cool sign. Sticks stuck in the ground and stuff. There's like 3 or 4 just down that hill. Either this hill or that hill, I'm not sure. I think it was this hill. And there was a big rectangle made on the edge, like the side of the hill, too. You can see that in this video that I made called Rectangles, Squares, and X's, I think that was titled. Okay, I'm going to go over to that next section and show you something I found over there. That's the rock I sit on sometimes and just listen or talk to him. And it's right there where I was showing you that, those 2 arches. It's just up from that. So that was my phone, by the way. I'm going to head over to the next section. See, our house is right up there. Alright, I was just making my way around from there. See, there's a cow path right here. And I know last night I walked Pretty sure I walked. Well, I'm not 100% sure I walked right by here, but I surely think I would have noticed this. This is some kind of a pipe. It's heavy. And I've never seen this here before. See how it's shaped in a weird shape? Huh. Yeah, I don't remember seeing that last night. Or any other time that I've been down here. I know the cows didn't bring it up. I mean, it could be from the dump right there. If the Bigfoot's brought it up. I'm going to get off of here and take a picture of it with my phone. And then I'm going to show you something right in there. Okay, this is what I wanted to show you. I found this last night. I came in from that side. The cow trough is right over there. And like I said, I am positive this is an area that they're in a lot because we hear them make vocalizations from down in here all the time. But this is so cool. This is, I mean, you walk in and it's like right at their entrance or something. There's two branches leaned right there, and they are big, and they didn't just fall there because I've been looking. I looked last night. Now this one, let me show you the bottom, see? They are leaned exactly the same way, and this one is a big Y branch. If you follow the end, it goes all the way up there. It also forks off and goes way up in the tree there. And then this one, beside it, you follow it up. It also goes way up in the trees. And as you can see, it didn't fall from up in there. In fact, I think what may have happened is that big limb fell from there. Can you see that? Probably, you know, naturally it fell. I'm wondering if they took the two branches off the end of it, because you see there's two, it matches up with the ends, and leaned them right there. I think I'm just almost 100% certain that's what happened. Because if this fell, landed like that, those didn't break off and lean perfectly up there like that. Now, I saw a really cool glyph in here last night. It was either in here or in the next one, but I'm not seeing it. I did take a picture last night, so I'll probably just put it in the video when I make it. When I'm doing the editing so you can see it. But I love this. That is so cool. Now I just came out of there, so this would be their view from in there. You know, they have to look at the trees or whatever. But they could stand down here and make their owl sounds. And it just sounds like this is where they come from all the time. And it looks further away than it does in person on the video. This is, you see, that's about how it really looks from down here. Alright, so I was up there when I started this video. I walked back in there, into the bedding area, down into Creepy Valley, down into here. Now I'm going to head out back. There's no cows back there. I don't know if I can get back in there though, because they didn't mow it, that I know of. So I'm not sure I can get through all the junk to get in the woods, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to head up that way, over the hill, see if I can see anything back in there. Okay, I just want to also give you guys an idea of how far away the roads are. The sound that I heard, where it sounded like something was talking, see, I was right up there on the back, or I was in the garage. It sounded like it either came from right in this area, and where it sounded like something stepped on something metal right before that, where it popped, was right over there. Okay, the closest road, you have to go over that hill, and just on the other side is a county road, and it's not that busy. The busiest road is way, way over there, and I will show you from like the top of the hill where it is. It's like a mile or two. Approximately. So I'm going to try to give you an idea how far away the roads are. That's our house. Closest road's over that hill. So alright. I'll turn this back on in a little bit. Walking up to that broken down building. Maybe I'll show you some stuff up there too. Okay, this is the old fallen down building. See, it had a metal roof. There's a little bit of metal back there too. But the cows that day were coming from that direction, so I don't really think that was the cows. And just wanted to show you this. I'm not going in there. This area was loaded with raspberries this year. Okay, so I'm gonna walk around it here real quick. Here's the back side of it. See, there's metal laying all around it. And there's a little piece. But like I said, the cows were coming from over there in the field this way, so I don't think it was them. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, I was just showing the building back there. The dump in Creepy Valley and all that's that way. If you go down that path, that's the upper eastern path that I talk about. And I'm not going down there today. I'm going to go through that gate. And I'm going to go over the hill that way to see if I can get into the woods. One time, I was down here with my daughter just a few days after they thought they had seen one running at night across that field right over there. And we found a footprint. I think the gate was open at that time. Right at the gate. You could see toes and everything. This was before I really started, keeping track of everything, and I didn't have my phone with me because it wasn't waterproof and I thought it was going to rain. But it was right here. I wish I would have got a picture of it. Okay. Upper Eastern Path over there. And I'm going that way. There's the house. I'm heading that way. Just wanted to get a little shot of this because it's pretty. Especially right here. That big old tree. Okay. Okay, now I'm way back here. But when I was telling you where the talking sound came from, it was way over that hill. Clear down in there, okay? I've been walking for quite a ways since I showed you that. Now I gotta walk clear back here just to even be able to see the road. The busier road. Busy road. It's a state road. There, you can see it. You can see it right there. See that? If you could see that truck going down the highway. Or it's not a highway, it's a state road. But that's the road. It's pretty far from where that sound was coming from, which is way over there over that hill. But that's the closest that it would be. It goes that way. Our house is over there. So that's even further away from where I would have heard it that direction. So this is the closest. Right over this hill. I probably have to walk another at least 20 minutes to get down there, if not half an hour. Okay, so this is what I would need to get through to get down into the woods. Don't think I'm going to do that. Maybe when it gets cleared out through the winter. I know that's a good spot down there. If I can find a good place to get through, I will, but there's a fence right along here, and it's pretty thick too. So I probably won't be making it down in there, but this is what I call the back. Our house is right over there by those trees, and this is the back. There's absolutely no cows or anything down in here. There was an X down in there. All kinds of good signs. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea of where everything is on this property. I think I'll probably walk over there and show you. That's the west side over that hill then. So east side, back, west side, back. It is a wonderful property to live on. I love it. Now one time I walked over the hill. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to get my walk in early. And I'd never been back here that early. Usually we come back around 9 o'clock. And I got right down there. And I'll tell you what happened. I'm going to shut this off till I get down there. Okay, it was August 4th, 2016 when this happened. The field had been mowed. This half was mowed. That half wasn't. And I got to about right over in here. I saw what looked like a footprint on the ground. And then you could see where something walked into the tall grass over into there. So I stopped and I took a few pictures and stuff of it. And I wasn't recording. I had everything shut off. And I just walked down here to the edge of the woods and was going to continue that way. I took a couple steps like this. And from right back in there, I heard the loudest whoop. It was like, whoop. I mean, it was shockingly loud. Came from right over there. And I was heading this way, and I just thought, okay. I was by myself. I didn't have anything with me. I just turned and went back over the hill to the house. It was awesome, but also a little scary. But I wouldn't trade that experience for anything. But it came from right back in there. Probably about where that big tree is right there. About that distance. Alright, I'm going to continue on. Okay, I was right down there when I was telling you about that whoop. That was the house. Back in that corner. To go down over that hill a little bit into the woods. And that's where the gifting log is. I don't use it anymore. But that's where it all started. That's where all the interaction started, right back there. And they brought it over a hill to the back porch. They took a little gift that I put back there, and it was a little shell, and they brought it all the way back and put it on my railing. So it's what you call I'm trying to think of it, a shark. Oh, I can't think of it. I'll show you a picture of it when I do the editing. A little shell. But back in there is where all the gifting started. Now this is the, oh I know, shark's eye. That's what it's called. So this is the west side. And that's where Jim and I were the other day on that last video that we made. First fall walk of the year. So that's the west side. Follow that back over that hill, and that's not our house that you see right there. That's our closest neighbor. That's the elderly couple. But that's over 1/8 of a mile from our house. So anyways, that's pretty much our property that we live on. I can't show it all to you in one video. It's just too much to cover. It would take days to show you all of it in one video. But that's the fence. Lots of coyotes down in here. I'm walking back to the house, and that's where our video started, the last one down there. That's where the hay goes down over the hill. That's our silly cows. That one right there is really pretty. Black and white. It's got a white tail. How cute. There's the bull. Probably would like some chips, but I don't know. They all would. They all eat them now. Yeah, so you go up there and over that little hill, and that's the closest road. The sound I heard came from way over there. The talking came from way over there. And the porch is on that side of the house over there. So yeah, the talking came from, I was in the garage. The camera was right there on the railing. Came from down in there somewhere. That road I was showing you is way back over there. Closest road I was just showing you, way over that way. So there, now you know. closest road's over there, over the hill. The closest busy road, way, way, way over there. And the sound came from right back in here. And this is Wednesday, October 11th, and it's 1:11. Excuse me. I just wanted to say that it's been quite a few days since there's been any activity. I haven't heard any vocalizations. The last activity that there was October 7th. We got a new member of the family, by the way. I call her Chick Chick. When they brought that car up that was over there. And then I think they took it and brought it back to the back porch, but that's the last activity that we've had, so it's been quiet, except for Chick Chick. And I can't wait for them to come back or come up or whatever it is they're doing, because I start getting antsy when they don't come up to the porch and stuff. So, okay, that'll be it.